You are now listening to the YEAHsopodcast. Ahora estás escuchando a el YEAHsopodcast.
This is Donald Trump, and you're listening to YSP, my favorite podcast in the history of podcasts. Making podcasts great again.
Let's drink some
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special episode of YSP,
The YEAHsopodcast.
podcast. Breaking news. We're going to get to the bottom of this debate once and for all. You got nerds, you got dorks. We're going to figure out which one of them wins the race. The race to the bathroom because they have to out layers of Funyuns upon Hot Pockets upon 5-hour energy shots. All this nerds and dorks need to sustain their living as nerds and dorks. But hey everybody, coming at ya! YSP is proud to present Nerd versus Dorks! So according to Webster's dictionary, the definition of nerd is a foolish or contemptible person who lacks social skills or is boringly studious. So you got your Elon Musks, your Mr. Rogers, your Napoleon Dynamite, and your Albert Einstein, all staples in the nerd community on the Mount Rushmore of nerds, or Mount Nerdmore if you will. But honestly, it used to be an insult to call someone a nerd, but now nerds are kind of running the world. Have you ever tried to install a program? I'm an IT guy, and even I get confused. Then you gotta call one of these fucking nerds to help you install it. But hey, at least I enjoyed high school. I'm from an era where we used to call people the R word. You know, now we just say rated R because everybody gets their panties in a bunch. But not all nerds are rated R, and not everyone on the Special Forces Special Olympics team is a nerd. Like Corky from Life Goes On, that show back in the day.
Hey yeah! Ha!
I mean, he stole his parents' car, obviously, wrecked it immediately, because, you know.
Never go full retard.
But he macked a couple chicks. I mean, that ain't rated R.
That ain't retarded.
But probably considered it a nerd.
You went full retard, man.
In the grand scheme of things. But there's different types of nerds. You know, there's the nerdy guys that are into the fantasy football, or there's the guys that dress like nerds but aren't really nerds, like, you know, your LeBron James, your Russell Westbrooks. And that would be like a buddy of mine. Let's call him
Antonio Montana. Antonio Montana.
Del more snow than a Boston nor'easter, if you know what I mean. Boston nor'easter. Boston nor'easter. He would play Call of Duty online at night, and the problem was that if he got killed too many times in the game, he would retaliate in real life.
This was when I was a kid, you know? You should see the other kid.
And there's nothing nerdy about that. Even Obama tried to play a nerd for 8 years, but he was too goddamn cool to pull it off. And I think Biden would probably be a legitimate nerd if he knew what the fuck was going on around him.
Hey, it's Joe Biden here, and I like corn pops. I also love the YSP podcast.
But if you ask me, nerds are actually doing pretty well. They've actually made a comeback. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be enough of a comeback to beat the dorks, but let's find out. According to Webster's dictionary, the definition of f***ing dork is a contemptible, socially inept person. Contemptible. What the hell does I can't even say it. What the hell does contemptible mean? Oh, we're back. Coming in hot.
Bitch, please.
Through the power of media, I was able to look it up so you didn't have to do Webster's dictionary has the definition of contemptible as deserving contempt or despicable. So a dork is a despicable nerd? Damn, so that means that there was some nerd out there, they're like, nerd? Nah, not good enough for that contemptible piece of shit. He's despicable as well, so I'm gonna call him a perfect dork. And then some other guy dorked it up and started spreading the rumor that dork meant whale's penis, when in reality it just means all penises. So enjoy all of them.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
You know what? Starting to feel like a dork just talking about this shit. So this whale penis is gonna go ahead and give the victory to the nerds. Bitchy dorks didn't see that coming. Oh, wait a second. I almost forgot my favorite segment. It's time.
Answering motherfuckers' emails.
My first email is from Dick Buckus. I don't know if that's a real name or not, but I'm going to take your word for it because you've written it a couple times now. And if this is the Dick Buckus, I'm honored. If it's not the Dick Buckus, I'm also honored. So the first email question is, Dick Buckus writes, "Hey, I always get my family weed, and usually I just pinch it, but I have been thinking lately maybe I should just keep the money and the weed." Well, that is called robbery, and that is how family members get shot. So, Dick Buckus, I would not suggest doing that. I don't condone drug dealing. I don't do it anymore. I don't participate in it anymore, for the most part. And best of luck to you. Move to California. It's legal.
Why is fucking Dick Buckus over here always riding me? Dick Buckus?
Did you hear that, Coach? He's cursing.
The next email is from I like a do da cha cha. I like it to do da cha cha. Oh, that's an Evan Almighty reference. Clever. I like a do da cha cha writes, why is the sky blue? Because it's not actually a sky, it's actually water. I hope you know how to swim because it'll be here any minute.
You ain't gonna be laughing in a minute, motherfucker.
The next email, Chris Kringle Christopherson. A little late on that joke, buddy. Chris Kringle Christopherson. You guys are lucky I don't see your real email addresses because you'd have a lot of answering to do. I'm just gonna say KKK. So,
good observation, buddy.
KKK asks, how come my dog never says thank you? We probably got a dumb breed, dude.
What else?
Next email, Lucini Pellegrini writes, 100% water, stay wet. Why the fuck would you share that with me? You know how I feel about water. Next email, Doja Dog writes, woof. What's this, an animal segment? Clever. Come on, man, if you're writing into a worldwide show, I think, and you should be more prepared. Oh, this one's great. The next email's from Scorpion. It says, get over here.
Get the over here.
No.
Outstanding.
Wouldn't that be fucking crazy if that javelin just showed up and stuck in me?
It's official. You suck.
You guys never hear the show. You gotta think about this kind of these days.
Give your respect.
And this next email is a cease and desist from President Biden to stop using the message he recorded. Well, tough shit, Biden. Well, thanks everybody for listening. I appreciate it. Short but sweet. We'll be back with a lot more soon. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, or do. You only live once, right? And remember, don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Woof. What's this, a fucking animal segment? Clever. Come on, man. If you're writing into a nationwide, worldwide show, I think, and you should be more